Hey, what's going on? It's Deciding to Do 235. So today I went to the circus. Normally, don't go to the circus, but here they had a traveling circus that came to Okinawa. So, took the family and the kids to go see the circus. Anyways, there was a part during the circus where they brought in all of these lions, right? Well, first thing first, they set us on a break and they set up this enormous cage inside of it, and this long tunnel of cages that brings in each of the lions. And there was like 7 or 8 lions that were in there, and these things, just they were enormous lions, right? And if you picture a lion, that's exactly what it was. Most of them were male lions, and there was a few female lions. And I'm telling you, these things were just enormous. Beautiful creatures overall, but just enormous lions. And then there's the ringling master inside of it, that's performing and doing this performance, and he cracks a stick and hits this whip, and a lion does a trick type thing. And me being me, I was thinking about it. I think about what these lions represent. So many individuals think that they're lions, right? So many individuals think that, they're out there and they're the alpha male of alpha males or alpha female of alpha females. And they're this lion or lioness that, is in charge and runs the world and the jungle. And they're just the biggest and baddest thing around. Here's the reality, though, the honest reality. And I'm not saying that I'm a lion. I'm just saying here's the reality. A lot of you out there, a lot of you that watch this, a lot of people in the world, a lot of citizens within society, yeah, you're lions, but you're lions inside that cage. You're lions that aren't in charge of yourself. You're lions that do as the master says, as the circus, ringling master that's inside of it and cracks the whip and hits the stick, and you do some type of action, some type of performance. You're not in control of yourself overall. You're not in control of your actions. You're not in control of your full potential. Because here's the reality, right? The reality is if one of these lions wanted to be a real lion, right, they could just demolish this individual. And this guy was pretty big, but they could just eat him, all right? At the end of the day, one lion is going to beat a human, all right? It's just that's how it's going to happen. Let alone 6 or 8 lions are going to just destroy this human that's in there, that's telling them what to do, that's cracking the whip and hitting the stick and making them do some type of thing. If they really wanted to be what they are, and I got it, now I understand it. Here's the reality again, is these lions, although that's what they actually are sedated in their own ways, right? And I'm not saying that, they're actually medicated. I'm just saying they're sedated in being what they're supposed to be. They do as they're told. Now, they do as they're told through learned behaviors, right? These learned behaviors that they've probably learned since they were small kitten, type thing, and not kittens, but, small lions. And they have been doing and being trained to act and perform in a certain way over and over and over, right? And they probably, started to grow some type of bond with this individual, that is the master overall. And the bigger they get, it doesn't matter because these learned behaviors are already there. These learned traits are already there. And for you, most of you have the same thing. You have these learned behaviors and these learned traits where you are not, demonstrating your full potential. You're not being the lion that you should be. You're being the lion that's stuck inside of a cage, right? You're being the lion that does as it's told. You're being the lion that works for a treat type thing. You're not the lion that roams free and is the king or the lion or lioness of the jungle type thing. That's the reality of it. So many times we think so much more of ourselves than we really are, and we don't really understand how we can break free of that. Now, like I said, the very first thing they did was set up this cage. This cage was enormous, right? And it was thick, and there was a net on the roof of it, and the whole thing, and they had individuals that were outside of it just in case something happened. How do you get out of that? How do you be the lion that you're supposed to be if you really believe that you are a lion? Or are you a sheep, right? Mindset overall, are you a sheep that's dressed up in lion skin type thing? Think about that. And when I was watching this performance, and as magnificent as it was, because this one individual is in there and he had these lions just doing different types of things. At the end of the day, though, this one individual was making 8 lions do what he wanted them to do when he wanted them to do it, and they weren't being real lions. So hopefully ask yourself this question: are you being your own lion? Are you being what you're supposed to be? Or are you a lion that's stuck in a cage, just like those ones that were in the circus today? Until my next video, I appreciate you watching Decide and Do 235.